Femi KAYODE took to his Twitter handle to knock Nigerian youth who are more focused on Big Brother Naija reality show than on national issues. In his tweet, he mentioned that a 25-year-old in Mali led a coup to reclaim his nation, while a 30-year-old in Nigeria is all about Big Brother and the housemates. Describing the situation as truly pitiful, FFK wrote, 25-year-old man in Mali led the coup to reclaim their nation. 30 years old in Nigeria watching BB NIGERIAN shouting, "Lincoln, my man." Well, what do you want them to do? It's not everybody. It's not everybody. Those who are still speaking, they will tell you they don't have structures. They don't have this. They don't have that. The ones that are speaking, they will tell you, oh, go and you are looking for popularity. Go and start from this. Go and start from that. What do you want them to do? Honestly, what do you want them to do? What have you guys taught them? How have you people groomed them? Because it's still the fault of the parents. It's still the fault of the parents. You see what is happening in our political space. See those who are stealing. They are not young people. What legacy have they left, or are they going to leave? Because it is the youth of the day are the products of those who are old, who are supposed to know better. But see what they are doing. All of them are hush politicians, stealing money here and there, not being able to do anything. Not being able to do anything, no matter what. We still have people who are still trying their best. But if we want to look at the whole thing in general, you see that there's nothing for these people to fall back on. They just have to be happy. How many youths have gone out to protest? They've protested. What did they do to them? The ones that have not even gone out to protest, once they see the ones that have gone out and they see the way they are being treated, you want somebody else to go and do such a thing? They are still trying. So what I'm trying to say is that we still have youth who are still doing tremendously well. Those who still have the interest of the people at heart. But if you are talking about the youth who are watching BB NIGERIAN, then what do we have to say? If they are even watching BB NIGERIAN, it's even better than those who are there that are stealing, the elderly ones that are in the position of authority, stealing money. The question we need to even be asking FANI is that, even what did you do while you were young? Because if you had done better, if you are better than this same youth, of course this country wouldn't have be where it is today. It will not be there. We would have moved forward. We will not be where we are today. You see all of those people who are sending their children abroad, those politicians, all of them, they enjoyed free education when education was okay. But now they have opportunity to replicate that into the lives of the people, to set good example. No, they are busy stealing money. They are busy covering themselves up. We still have those who still speak with two sides of their mouth, not saying the right thing. They try to manipulate things. Are they the people you expect this youth to emulate or to learn from? They are even better if they are watching BB NIGERIAN and they are not even committing crime. It's better off than those who think they have done XYZ and yet they are in the position of authority. What are they doing? They are busy stealing money. Elderly ones, those who are in their 60s, 70s, 50s, they are stealing money, and you expect these children to do what? They've talked, and yet nothing has happened. So it's really painful. I understand from the angle he's speaking from, but we need to look beyond that. So when we have discovered a problem, we need to know the root or the cause of that problem. You can't just be blaming people. Something led to something. They are not just doing that. But these guys have to be happy. Like I said, I quite understand what FANI KAYODE is trying to see, but we have to look beyond that. Today we complain about these Boko people. We complain about this. We complain about that. I don't know whether himself has heard from this man, the governor of Borno State, complaining that those in IDP camp, now the Boko people are trying to recruit them. Because of what? Because they are idle. Because they are supposed to go back to their working place of work. They are into farming, but because of this issue of Boko, they've been displaced from their houses. What has the government done to take them back? And now see what it's causing, because now they will want to get something. They are bored there, and anybody that gives them something, they will fall in for it. And just like the governor said, that the government cannot even continue to feed them. It's not possible. They just have to go and work. But they cannot do that because of insecurity. So a lot of things, when we blame people for something, we need to look at the root cause of the thing and look for the cause, what really caused it. Not, oh, you are just going to be blaming them. Those who call themselves elders, what have they done differently? They are just there stealing. They are just there stealing money, majority of them. So, like I said, I quite understand what he's trying to say, but if the people, if they are not being encouraged by anything, and that does not mean that all the youth are in the same category watching baby. We have people who are still doing tremendous things, and yet they are not encouraged, because they are just this. Everybody just disappointed in one way or the other. You want to do this, they will tell you ease of this business, oh, this and this and that. But at the end of the day, there's nothing on ground. It's just reading rhetorics, speeches here and there. That is it. After that event of that day, that is it. Everybody goes back to status quo. So it's a difficult one. If those who are called elders are not doing the right thing, how do you expect the younger ones to do? They can't do anything. They can't do more than what they are doing. Well, I don't know whether a lot of people will be happy with the statement of FANI KAYODE, but let's hear their reactions. Okay, someone is asking, do you have children? Are they not youth too? Let them lead others. Others will follow. If they lead, others will follow. Nobody is explaining to me the benefits and lessons of this BB NIGERIAN. Yes, it is a big truth. Nigerian youth are lazy. Only very few have deep thoughts about his or our surroundings. You can't say Nigerian youth. You say some. You know, making a categorical statement is not really the thing. Of course, we know what is happening, but what do we do? The people who are there, you want to tell me those who are in House of Reps, the upper and lower chamber, what are they doing? Are they making any laws for anybody? They are just there making law, electoral law, how they are going to be benefiting from all these allowances, constituency allowances, whatever, constituency project. They will tell you, there's something that they usually say. I've forgotten that name. Maybe if I remember, I will say it. So, what are they doing? What plans do they have? No policy in place. Okay, someone say you still have money. That is why you dey talk. Again, FFK, after you broke properly, by the time you can't afford a cup of rice again, you will fight for your country. Truth is bitter. FFK children are no more in Nigeria, and they didn't suffer. We the poor people suffer. So let's think about our freedom. Well, FFK has said it all. The last time Nigerian youth staged a coup to reclaim their nation, we all know what happened. A certain tribe paid for it. So this time, we are not going to do anything. Oyo is your own in this case. Order your wife and adult children to lead. We will follow. After all, they are youth also. Exactly. They just have to be happy. They just have to be happy with something, in as much they are not taking into crime. And for the fact that they are watching BB NIGERIAN doesn't mean that some of them do not have a tangible things they are doing. And also, like I said, she already led protests. A lot of people said all manner of things. Even FANI KAYODE was like, oh yes, it's not as if I'm even going against him, but he did this. Oh, he tried to blackmail him and all of that. Of course, we know that he supported what she already did. But the question is that even the few youth that followed him, you see, they arrested them. We know a lot of journalists that have been arrested. A lot of journalists, we can't even see them. If not for the intervention of the international community, Shiwore would have been languishing inside that DSS whatever. So, like I said, he's making points, but where do we start from? Because this is a very, it's a long problem. It's not just that people just woke up and begin to do, what they are not supposed to do. Of course, that is just part of their leisure. They, just enjoy themselves and they just get out of it. They still have something they are doing. But if we have a system that does not really give people freedom of speech, we just talk about freedom of speech, most especially in this dispensation, this regime do not even want it. Ordinary protest, they will tell you, you have to take permission, you have to do this, you have to do that. So guys, let us hear your opinion. Do you agree with what FFK I just said? Leave your comments respectfully in the comment section. Thank you.